Are you into shortcuts, cheats, quick ways to get results? I am. If I can find the easy way to do something, that's what I want to do. I always want to do it the easy way, the fast way, right? Well, today I'm going to give you a shortcut to happiness, a shortcut to being whatever and whoever you want to be. Today I want to talk to you about a special kind of yoga called Bhakti yoga. Check it out. Yoga Psych. Ancient answers for your current problems. Hi, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, and welcome back to Yoga Psych. This is where we're learning the psychology of yoga. Some ancient answers for your current problems, right? Well, today I want to talk about how to get whatever it is you want in a quick, easy, and efficient way. And that simply is by stop being you. Stop practicing what doesn't work. Stop doing what you're doing because obviously it's not getting you the results that you want. And I want you to start practicing or being what it is and who it is you want to be. Because that's how you're going to get that shortcut to being happy. Let me start you off with the story of Nancy. Now, Nancy came in and she was talking about how nervous she was because she had to give a talk at church. And she hated public speaking. Public speaking was just not a strength of hers. And even though she was just teaching a Sunday school class to children, it was intimidating her. And part of the reason it was intimidating to her was because she would think about her mom, who was a teacher, who was a natural at standing in front of people and talking. And because she had that comparison in her mind, she always saw herself as so much different than her mom and just felt like she couldn't do it. She couldn't be what her mom was. And so that was part of the problem. Well, what I wanted to do with her to help her kind of change this whole scenario around was I wanted to take a resource that she had right in front of her that she was using all wrong. And I wanted to turn it around and have her be able to take advantage of this awesome and amazing resource, which was her mom. See, right now, she was thinking of herself. And every time she thought of herself, she just was reinforcing what she didn't want. In fact, you can say it this way, you are what you meditate on. If you meditate on your negative results or your negative behaviors or your negative feelings or whatever it is you're focusing on, if you focus on the negative, you'll get more negative. Kind of simple, right? But if you can focus on positive, then you can start creating more positive. And right in front of her, she had in her life a positive role model, her mom. But she had to think about her mom in the right way. So I asked her, what would it be like if she could imagine herself being her mom? If she could imagine herself teaching, sharing, doing these lessons, but she's going to imagine it from the point of view of being her mom. And so I started to have her walk through it. What we did was we walked through all 5 minds to help her really create a map, what we call a system mind map of what her mom was doing right. And to begin to imagine that and to begin to take that on. So I had her in session, I had her practice. How would your mom stand? If she's teaching a lesson, how would she stand in front of the class? Would she be like you? Just all collapsed and hunched over? Hi. No. Her mom would stand tall and shoulders back and relaxed and comfortable. So I had to practice taking on the physiology of her mom. And then I had her practice taking on the energy of her mom. And what's the energy her mom brings to a lesson? Excitement, enthusiasm. Mom's excited about this lesson. Mom believes in what she's teaching is useful. And she wants to share that excitement and enthusiasm with her students. So I had Helen start to get excited. Get excited about what you're teaching. Bring that positive energy. Then I had her start focusing on what does your mom think about? What does your mom focus on? Potential failure, everything that's going to go wrong, how people are going to hate her. No. But her mom focuses on the lesson, focuses on what she wants to convey, what it is she wants to communicate. And then what kind of thinking in her left neocortex, what kind of things is she telling herself? Her thinking mind is a verbal mind, a talking mind. What kind of things is she thinking and telling herself? This is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. I want to help my students. I'm going to benefit my students. And so I had her start to take on all the map that her mom was doing and to make it intentional and conscious. She began to play the same map, allow herself to stop being her and start being her mom. And even as she did it in session, you could see her demeanor absolutely change from fear and overwhelmed and I'm not going to do this, I can't do this, to okay, we can do this. And she'd start telling me about the lesson and she'd start getting excited. And we're going to learn this and we're going to do this. And then I had this all planned out. And you could see her energy beginning to change as her focus changed, as her dialogue changed, as her physiology changed. Well, this is a very special kind of yoga that she was practicing. It is called Bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is the yoga of the limbic system. It's the yoga of the emotional mind. It is the yoga of devotion. Now, my guess is that you probably already practice Bhakti yoga and you don't even know it. Or maybe you don't do it fully and completely, but you're already starting to practice Bhakti yoga. How do you practice Bhakti yoga? You find somebody, a spiritual master, a spiritual teacher, someone that has the qualities and characteristics that you want. Most of us in America practice Jesus Bhakti yoga, where Jesus is our focal point, our spiritual master. Other people may focus on different, Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad. Other people may focus on other spiritual people that they admire, and they try to emulate them. They focus on them and they try to be connected to them and be like them. In psychology, we simply call it modeling. Children do it all the time. They model their parents' behavior. We watch our parents and our parents are angry and yelling and screaming at everybody. Then guess what? We grow up angry, yelling and screaming at everybody. But if our parents are calm and loving and kind, we model that behavior and we become loving and kind. And that's what Bhakti yoga is. And that's what Helen was asked to do. Well, do I even need to finish the story with Helen? Of course, she comes back the next week and she is ecstatic. She's excited because all week long, not only is she preparing the lesson, but she's preparing herself to give that lesson by imagining herself being her mom. And as she visualized it and role-played it in her mind over and over again, when she actually got up there and started doing it, she wasn't herself. She said, I just wasn't even me. I felt like I was literally my mom up there doing the lesson, and it went amazing. If what you're doing isn't working, if being you isn't getting you the results you want, here's my suggestion. Stop. Stop being you. Find somebody that you love, admire, that you respect, and model them. It could be a business person if you want to grow a business. It could be a parent if you want to be better at parenting. It could be someone that has a great marriage if you want to have a better relationship. Find somebody that you admire. Model them. Practice what they practice. Be what they are. Devote yourself to understanding them and being more like them every day. And you will be more like them every day. Thanks again for watching. This is our series on the primary practices of yoga. Again, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink. Like the video, make some comments for us, and make sure you get back to yogapsych.com. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hey, I haven't told you yet, make sure you go to yogapsych.com because that's where you're going to find these ancient answers for your current problems. Take care.